Alrighty guys, I'm Casey and welcome on back to some SkyFactory 4. Last episode we looked at this Tinker Smeltery and how to make ourselves a full set of Tinker's tools. And I want to carry on down that route today. I want to start expanding down this bit of the route here. I think this would be a good idea. Maybe even get this, possibly start work on this, possibly. Not sure on that one yet. We do need to get into a source of power sooner rather than later. And that's going to be something that's going to be holding us back. So I think I want to spend this episode advancing down Tinkers a little bit and also sort of sorting out our area. So I've got a bit of a platform built over there, which is where I kind of want to move over to today. But I also want to have some area here looking nice, because right now this area is all kind of everywhere. So I do want to make sure that this area is tidy. I'd like to be able to come to a place where I could just put all of this stuff away into these like storage drawer things here, these barrels here. So I think I want to replace quite a lot of this sort of side with those barrels, so we can have somewhere for our dirt, our redstone, and just so it's not taking up our chests, because our chests are kind of like overflowing here. So that's what I want to do, and I want to talk about the base. I want to build the base, at least this room in the base, in this sort of style, which is stone and spruce. So let's have a look at how we get spruce in this pack, and it's really, really simple and really, really easy. All we need to do is wash a petrified sapling in water, and then we get ourselves a spruce sapling. So I've been growing up some spruce here, and it's also starting to look really nice and good, and helping out some, yes. And also I've set up this sort of like auto smelter here. We got a double chest on top with hoppers. You can make this in vanilla as well. These hoppers funnel into these two furnaces here, and they're funneling in cobblestone. These side ones, if you put a furnace going into the if you put a hopper going into the side of a furnace, it's going to attempt to put it in the fuel spot. So because this one goes in the side, we've got fuel in here. It's being put into this side here. And then this is just extracting it down here. The bottom hopper pulls it out of the furnaces and puts it into the double chest. So this is how you can make it auto smelter. Like I said, you can make this in vanilla. Can be made in vanilla, it can be made on the Xbox, it can be made anywhere, this can. You just need to replace these wooden hoppers with the regular hoppers in Minecraft. But just remember, the top of the furnace, if you put a hopper into the top of the furnace, it goes into the smelting slot. The side of the furnace goes into the fuel slot. I'm not sure where the back of the furnace goes. I might have to try that one day. But yeah, so that's got that dealt with. So yeah, I think the first task of today is to start putting in some drawers here and start freeing up some space in these chests. So yeah, I'm going to get on that and then I'll be back with you. Well guys, I just want to show you one thing real quickly. I've just got to mine some stuff and I've realized my axe is broken. And I haven't shown you how to repair tools in this pack. So all you got to do is you got to go into your tool forge. You just put in the tool that you want to repair and then the material that's made of. In our case, this is made of iron. So we just put in an iron ingot and then that'll restore some durability. This works with all iron tools. What I like to do is I like to leave some iron in here so I could just sort of come up here, right click this, throw in the tool that I need to repair and pull it out. Now, obviously, you could do this with nuggets as well. So if we were to take nuggets, right-click this, pop the nugget in the material slot, pop in this, it's going to do that. It's going to take enough nuggets to repair it. So this allows us to not waste a full iron ingot. There we go. We managed to use just one ingot to repair up all three of those tools that were slightly damaged. So that's something that's in all Tinkers, even in the older version of Minecraft. If you're playing in, so like 1.7.10, that still works. So yeah, anyway, I'm going to get back to moving these over. Well guys, with the storage all stored away, I want to do one real thing quick with you guys. If we take 3 iron ingots and a wooden crate, we can make this crate key, and I'm hoping this is going to allow us to lock the crates. Yes, awesome. That makes it so much easier, because if we were to pull all the items out of this crate, let's take these silver resin here. If I was to click that, I'm going to pull all of that out, and it's no longer going to be in there. But if we right click it, it'll let us pull it all out, but it'll still remember what goes in this crate, so I won't accidentally put anything else in this crate. So, we're going to get all of these lot. Now, I've not done one for every single thing just yet. We've only got them for these ones yet. Iron, tin, lead, copper, silver. No, not copper. We don't have copper yet. And the basic ones here, I want to put some more in this section here, but we've got the Tinker's Smeltery there, the complement smelter, and over here we've got the cobblestone generator. So I need to move these over and into our new sort of base over there. But I'm not going to do that just yet, because what I want to do right now is I want to start working towards this a little bit more. Not this particular one, this one right here. And I want to have a look at the armor, the Tinker's armor one, because I've never made that before. Right, there's no U in armor in this, apparently. That's an English thing, okay? We put O-U-R. Okay, so we want the armor table, the armor forge here, which is seared bricks with the armor station. The armor station is a crafting station with 4 blank patterns. Okay, I do have some patterns somewhere. Let's grab enough of this for a crafting table. My patterns are around here somewhere, I swear. They're in one of these chests. There's a blank pattern. There's one. Maybe they're not. Are they over here? Yes, of course. They're in the stencil table. Jeez, I should have known that. I should have known that. Okay, so let's make ourselves up a crafting table. I've never done this before, this particular one, so I'm interested to see what we can sort of craft up from here. Okay, so we could craft up some helmet. Helmet core, armor plates, armor trim. Okay. Chest plate core, armor plates, armor trim. Okay. But to make up the next one, I do want to make myself up a second one of these. We're going to need some more iron because my iron reserves are low. Or at least they're not low per se. I do have like a bunch of acorns and a bunch of this here. So I can make up some. But I need to make some up. So I'm going to get on this. I'm going to get this iron put through the Tinkers Smeltery. When it's all smelted up and we're ready to make the next piece of this setup, I'll be with you. Welcome on back, folks. And I've got enough iron now to go ahead and craft up the sort of superior armor station. To upgrade the armor station from a station to a forge. Let's do this. I was looking at the glitch infused armor, so I know oh wait, no, I don't have no seed brick. Let's grab my seed brick. It's in one of these chests. Jeez, I tell you, there we go. There's my seed brick. Okay, so I know this crafting recipe. I think it's just gonna be saved as a tool forge. Yes, it is. Cool. Now, between clips, I also went ahead and did the exact same of what we did in the last episode when I went into the stencil table, which is here, and I crafted up the helmet core pattern, the helmet trim pattern, the same for the rest of the armor ones, which are these 6 right here. And then I went over to the Tinkers Smeltery, and I crafted myself up the casts for them. So now I have all 6 casts. I accidentally created a blank cast. It happens. We all do it from time to time, so let's just pop that away and in there. We don't need it. It can just go away. So, I do want to get myself some of this Tinker's armor. I think it'd be cool. I've never used it before, so I think it'd be really kind of cool to try and get into it. Now, I can't seem to find a tech tree for the armor anywhere. I don't really see any here. I haven't checked any of the other ones, but it doesn't make sense to me why it would be under any of these other ones. But we'll have a brief look, just to see if there's anything remotely resembling it. I don't think there will be. Oh, the elytra. That might be interesting to get at some point. Nope, doesn't look like there is. Okay, there's actually... Oh, wait, hang on a minute. What's this? Use every construct armor modifier at least once. Okay. Use every modifier on a yo-yo at least once. Use every Tinker's construct tool or weapon modifier at least once. Okay. So, no. So, there isn't a tech tree for it. But I think having armor would be really, really good. And then we could get into some sort of mob farm as well, because we don't have one at the minute. And mob farms in SkyFactories are super easy to do, because there's nowhere mobs can spawn at the minute. So, they're always going to spawn where you make a platform for them to spawn, just because there's nowhere else. Anyway, let's get on to this. So, I've got a bunch of iron smelted down in here, and I think I'm going to make myself a suit of iron armor. So, I think it's just a case of pouring it into here. Let me have a little look at the armor. So it looks like each piece requires this armor plate and armor trim. So I need one of each of the style of armor. So 1 helmet, 1 chest, 1 leggings, and 1 boots. And then I need 4 plate and 4 plate and trim. 4 trim. Yeah, trim. Words. So yeah, let me get one of each of these casted up and 4 of the ones that I need 4 of. Then when I'm ready to craft this armor, back with you. Welcome on back, folks, and I've got the armor pieces crafted up now. So all we need to do is make the armor, and I've never done this before. This is completely new to me. But there's a helmet. Oh, that looks nice. That looks pretty cool, actually. I like that. I like that. Let's put this, craft this one up. Can I just... I actually want to do this, though. I want to see the armor slowly appear on our body. Oh, look. That armor is cool, though. That is so much better than standard vanilla. Oh my, check out that. We are a knight in a suit of armor. That armor is awesome. Look at it. Oh, that is beautiful. Beautiful. Oh, look at that. That is absolutely gorgeous. That armor is... Oh, Casey looking good. I'm looking good. I'm looking good in my armor, my iron armor. I'm ready to take on the world. Bring all of the evil doers. I will slay them all. For I am Casey, the Knight of the SkyFactory. Yeah. Okay, so let's get on to the next one. We've had a little bit of fun with this armor. This armor is cool though. Seriously, I love the look at this. This is like the best armor I've ever worn in any Minecraft game, and I've worn some pretty impressive armor in Minecraft. Flux infused armor, all of that. I've worn it all. Okay, let's sleep real quick. Okay, so now if we look at this book, we've got to make a yo-yo and a lumber axe, and I've made the lumber axe a few times, so I'm not too fussed about that one right now. But I am a little bit curious about this yo-yo. I've not made a yo-yo before. So, I'm guessing I'm going to need some string to make this one. If that's the case, we may have to put this off till the next episode. Because hang on a minute. I should be able to get string from wool. Or I might have some. Oh, I have string. Of course we have string. We are able to get string. Yes, we are. Yes, of course, cottonwood trees. Of course. Jeez. What am I like? Okay. So let's make this string pattern here. This cord pattern, rather. And where's my stencil table? Can I make... Oh, I already made one of these. So I guess I do have to make this out of string. So there's our cord. Okay. Not made a yo-yo before. And I'm just going to, like, buy to one of those. We don't need to. We don't need to. So, we've made the coil. We need this little... What is this? Axle and 2 bodies. Okay, okay. So... This is the body pattern, yes, and the axle pattern is here. Okay, so I'm going to try and make this out of iron, if I can. Where's my stencil table? Not my stencil table, my part builder. This one is the part builder. So let's put this in here. So we'll make that out of cobblestone for now, because if you remember, we need to make these out of cobblestone to be able to make the casts. I do have some gold in here already, so let's just switch that over to gold. And I'm going to show this just in case you don't know how to make casts. All you do is you take whatever part that you want to make a cast out of. For us, it was the yo-yo body, but we could also do it with the axle. And you just pour gold around it. There are other casts that you can make, like clay casts, but gold, in my opinion, is the better one just because it lasts forever. You don't have to keep remaking them. The clay ones do break, or at least they did when I last played with them. So we need one piece of this, one sort of, what was that again? That was the axle. Then we need 2 body casts. With all pieces of the yo-yo made up, we can... No, not that one. This one. We can graft up the yo-yo now, I think. Let's try this. Like I said, never done this before. Never done this before. Oh, the yo-yo. That is cool. Whoa. Oh, look at that. We are sleeping the yo-yo. Oh, look at that. That is cool. Oh, look at the yo-yo. The yo-yo is awesome. Okay. We are yo-yoing. Yo-yo. Yo, 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 it's yo, 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 yo. Look at that, it's cool. Look. Awesome. Oh, I love the yo-yo. I love the yo-yo. Love this armor. Jeez, some things I've never gotten into Tinkers before, and I'm finally getting into them. Oh, they are beautiful. Oh, this yo-yo, look at that. That's cool. I like the yo-yo. I like the yo-yo. I wonder if we can hit enemies with this. This is funky if we can. Like, how far does this go out? Does this go out all the way now? Looks like it only goes out so far. Okay, enough playing with the yo-yo. Okay, one more time, one more time. Okay, now we need to get onto this lumber axe. This lumber axe is a really cool tool. So we need some new parts for this. So we need the tough tool rod for this one. The tough tool binding. Make sure you make the tough one for this one, not the regular one. The regular one will not work. We can make ourselves the broad axe pattern. And I think that was it, wasn't it? Was that it? Let's check, let's check. No, I needed this plate. Oh, this plate's expensive. This plate costs 8 ingots of whatever you're making. So let's make ourselves up a tough tool rod. The tough tool rod binding, the broad axe pattern. Thank you for finally letting me do that. And then the plate. See what I mean? It took 8 cobblestone just for that. So I'm going to craft up the iron variants of this. I've shown you how to make plates. I'm going to craft up the iron ones. When I'm ready to craft up the tool, I'll be back with you. So guys, got all these parts made up now, so we just need to craft up the axe. And the axe is really simple and easy to craft up. All we need to do is pop these pieces into the tool forge, and there we go, we get our iron lumber axe. And this lumber axe is really kind of redundant in a SkyFactory pack. If we were to take some saplings, let's just take 4 spruce saplings like so and just plant them down here. And if we were to grow these up, what the lumber axe does is it will fell the tree in one swoop. So we only need to mine one block, and it is going to mine the entire tree for us. So come on, grow up my little beautiful spruce saplings. So all it's going to do is, if we were to do this, there you go, look. It just mines up the whole tree. Now, this is kind of redundant when you're playing a SkyFactory or even any pack that has vein miner in it or excavator, which means that we could just hold one button to excavate the entire tree. But, you know, all I need to do is hold the grave key, which is the key to the left of the one, when holding any tool in my hand, and I will mine the entire tree because we have ore excavator. So this tool becomes kind of redundant in that fact, because once you've got ore excavator, this doesn't really serve a purpose because you could just do it with this. But the one pro to having this over say ore excavating with this is when you ore excavate, it uses saturation, your hunger depletes. This does not, so this makes mining trees just a little bit easier. And also we can just mine in a 3x3 any sort of wood. So if we were to build out of wood and we wanted to bring it down, you know, just in the 3x3 area, this would work. So yeah, that's kind of works. Now let's start moving on a little bit more, because if we were to look at this, there is one to make an unbreakable tool. Where is it? Here. Which means that we need a modifier, which I can't quite remember what the modifier is. Does it come up with modifier? Yes, there we go. Resistance, fire resistance, projectile resistance. So this is all armor. This is, there we go, aquatic bone. And all of these add different modifiers to it. And we want this reinforcement modifier, which requires us to have obsidian. And it looks like we need to surround a cast. Any cast will do. And this allows us to make a tool that is, for, you know, all sake of purposes, unbreakable. But for that, we need obsidian. So we need to look at how to get obsidian in this pack, which is right here. Right click on a lava-filled cauldron with a water bucket to make obsidian. So I think it's about time that we make ourselves an infinite water source, because we just don't have one. And I have to keep making one. So to make an infinite water source, it's easy. We're just going to make a small platform like this. And to trigger people, because I mean like this, I like doing this. I did this once and someone called me a savage for it. Like, what kind of savage makes a infinite water source like this? So I've continued to make it like this now. So I'm going to sleep and get myself 2 buckets of water, then I'll be back with you. So here we are, ready to make ourselves an infinite water source. And all we're going to do is we're going to put 1 piece of water there and 1 piece of water there. Now, you can make these in a 2x2, and it's much easier, because if we were to take this piece of water, we need to replace it. Same with this one. We always have to take from the middle. But like I said, someone called me a savage for doing this once, so I've just carried on doing this. So, all we need to do to make obsidian is to fill up a cauldron with water, then put it in a cauldron of... Sorry, fill up a cauldron with lava and put it in a cauldron of water. Okay. Maybe it's not the iron cauldron that we need to put it into. Maybe we put it into the stone cauldron. Let me try that. Let me try that. Let's grab this. This is new to me. I've not made obsidian this way before, so you just gotta bear with me. So let's grab ourselves buckets again. Grab ourselves a water. Put it into there. Nope. Nope. Okay. Put that in there. Ah, there we go. Look, we got it. So, literally, all we do is we fill up our lava cauldron, we take it out, we put it in here, we get ourselves this, we right-click with water. And actually, we don't even need to do that. I'm making this even longer than it has to be. That's all we need to do. That is, like, literally all we need to do. It's that simple. So, I'm going to get myself 8 pieces of obsidian so we can at least make one of these unbreaking resistance modifiers. Oh, Jesus, is it the resistance modifier? No. It'll be the reinforcement modifier, which is just obsidian surrounded by any plate. So I just want to make one of these just to double check, because we don't have enough modifiers to put on our tools fully. So let me get 8 obsidian made up, and then I'll be back with you. So remember that blank cast that I actually made? I think we might have used for it, because it just says to surround any cast, and we have. So there we go. That's the resistance modifier right there. So all we need to do now is apply this to our tool. And there we go, look, reinforcement 20%. So if we were to get 5 of these on here, I think that we would have unbreaking. The trouble is, I don't have enough modifiers to put 3 on there, to put 4 on there. On here, I have 3 modifiers. I don't have enough on here either. And these tools, they increase in what we could put on them based on how often we use them. So the more that we use them, the more that this is going to be, the more modifiers are going to unlock on it. And then we'll be able to put more on it. So unfortunately, I can't do the unbreaking one just yet. But at least we've now got this one done. Now, there are a couple of more that we need to do, which are these, which means I need a cow for this. And I don't think we've got a cow spawn on our platform over here just yet, unfortunately. I think once we start getting over here more, we're going to get more animals spawn. But right now, it just seems to be sheep that are spawning. No cows, unfortunately. Yeah, it's just sheep, isn't it? Totally just sheep. So we can't go for that one just yet. But I think I definitely want to, like, move towards some base building in maybe the next episode, I'm thinking. And away from the advancement book for a little bit. I don't know. I'm trying to think of maybe to break the episodes down into 2 different parts. So we still get some more advancements made. But we still got quite a ways to go, especially on the age of enchanting. We need to get ourselves an enchanting table, which we need leather books. So we definitely need a sort of cow pen for that. Although I bet there's a way to get leather in this pack. Let's have a little quick. I just want to have a quick look at this. So leather. Is there a way to get leather outside of... So we got the drying basin, which requires... that's easy enough. So we could totally do that. We could also just do it with meat on the drying rack. It doesn't look like rotten flesh works, but it has to be any cooked meat. Except for mutton. Oh yeah, mutton is there. So there are ways to get sort of leather in this pack without needing cows. But I think if we were to get to that point, we'd have cows anyway. But yeah, guys, I think that is going to call it for this episode, guys. So, if you've enjoyed the video, please do consider leaving a like. It really helps out the channel. I really do appreciate it. So please do leave that like. And click subscribe if you want to see more from me. Guys, I'm KC. I want to thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye. I have a hook for a hand. Yo-Yo gives me a hook. I'm a pirate!